Issue starts in San Francisco, then we cut to a scene where a lady is getting robbed.
We then see the legend himself Venom behind the robber, grabbing him by the throat and slamming him to a wall, telling him that picking on the weak leads to nothing but misery, pain, and death, as he fills his mouth and nostrils with his symbiote. He then apologizes to the lady after what she just witnessed and gives her purse back with a pat in the head. After that, we see Venom swinging away, saying how it feels good to help the innocent, and bragging about how Spider-Man took his innocence. Venom then transforms into Eddie Brock, because he wants to rent out a room for the night. But then Eddie is quickly spotted by the cops, but aren't too sure if that's him, so they get closer and point their guns at Eddie. But Venom quickly disarms the cops, shooting his webs at the cop's gun, giving him a chance to retreat.
But as he is leaving, someone takes a picture of Venom. Next, we end up in Manhattan, in the Daily Bugle. Peter Parker is hearing the news about Venom, about how he defeated the cops in San Francisco. Peter was wondering where Venom has gone. After all, he feels responsible for Venom's existence. Peter thought he had killed the symbiote, but it was temporarily destroyed. Hurt by rejection and physical pain, it sensed someone with the same growing hatred, creating Venom. He fought multiple battles with Spider-Man, but things took a left turn when Spider-Man saved Eddie's wife.
Venom's gratefulness to Spider-Man led him to make a truce with him, as long as he didn't go after Venom.
This led them both to feel lost, Eddie losing his ambition since he's not after Spider-Man anymore, and Peter feeling almost the same. While Eddie is thinking about Spider-Man, he notices a group of thugs beating on civilians and tells them to knock it off, but the thugs don't care and shoot, causing Eddie to transform into Venom. Meanwhile, that's happening. Spider-Man is looking for Venom. Spider-Man is nearby and hears the shooting from the thugs. He ends up finding Venom and kicks him in the back, but Venom isn't worried about Spider-Man, telling Spider-Man how they will discuss his betrayal later. Then the thugs blasted both of them, Venom jumping to save the civilians,
and Spider-Man jumping towards the thugs.
After defeating the thugs, Spider-Man looks for Venom, but is nowhere to be found.
We then cut to a scene in the sewer, Eddie helping out the civilians from the park. Turns out they were homeless people who live in the sewers, but they keep getting attacked by the thugs who were at the park. But then out of nowhere we see these machine-like things called diggers. Their purpose is to get rid of the people working there, and also owned by trees as well. We see one of the diggers grabs Eddie, trying to drill through him, but Venom breaks the drill. We see they have sonic beams hurting Venom. We next see Venom about to take one of the diggers down, but is hit with a sonic beam behind, enabling him to move, giving the diggers a chance to punch him through the ground.
This led them to a deep underground city.
And that's going to be it for Venom Lethal Protector Issue 1. Comment below if you want Issue 2.